What's up, everybody? Viper here. Today we're in Empyrion Galactic Survival, and I went ahead and brought over my other little ship from my first base. I just kind of parked it on top of my CV, and I was able to bring it over here without any issues. And I've also worked on my little base a little bit. I've added quite a few things, deconstructors. I've got a couple furnaces now. I removed some of those, there was some blocks behind here, so I put some more solar capacitors, batteries, or whatever you want to call them. Fully upgraded this place, and added a repair bay. We've got a T2 shield. Shield's not really needed because we're not in any kind of danger here. And what did I put up here? Oh yeah, I got a generator back here, some more solar batteries. And on the other side, I put my CPUs. Yeah, my CPUs are back here, and I'll probably make this into like a bedroom or something. I'm not sure. It's not really needed. And then over here on this other side, I kind of expanded out a little bit, and I'm gonna have to decorate it a little at some point. But right now we've got our farm going, and I've got all the basic little plants that you can farm. There's a few of them I don't have, but they're like doubles. Like, I don't think I have corn, which is, gives like wheat or whatever, since we really don't need that. And then we got our vegetables and plant proteins up here and all the other stuff. But it's going to take a while for all this stuff to actually grow. But once everything's producing good, then we'll be able to make all kinds of food and you know, medical supplies and stuff, all this stuff. So that'll be good, because we're gonna need quite a few of these ways to get rid of parasites and stuff when we do this next mission. And I went ahead and I've got two things already pre-built. I've got this 52 Perry miner, which I'm going to go ahead and bring in out here. Good enough. And this is basically just a little mining ship, but I can use this on planets or out in the solar system. But I'll probably end up using my bigger one for mining asteroids and stuff. I know some people like to use like the mining tool or whatever, the turret. I'm just not a big fan of it if I'm playing solo. If I got someone like driving the ship, then yeah, that's really great. But if I'm by myself, I'd rather just, you know, point my little ship inside it and mine all the little parts out. Do I have any fuel on me? No. And this is just a basic mining ship. It's not it's nothing really fancy. It does have an O2 station, a little pentaxid tank. It does have a hull shield, but is not warp capable. So I'm probably just gonna park this little sucker on top of the my CV for now. We'll just put it up here at this one part, and then I'll take it down to the planet surfaces. Alright, let's head back down to the surface, and we'll get some mining going. Alright, let's just go ahead and test this out on gold real quick. Select our little lasers. turn this to standard mode. Alright, there's probably not going to be that much gold in here. It never really is. Alright, we're going to just check out with our little drone just to make sure we got every bit of it. I don't see any more. There might be a piece somewhere. And I don't see any on my little drone, so I think we did get them all. Okay, so this is the 52 Perry miner. If you're looking for it in the workshop, just search that and it should bring it up. And it doesn't really require a whole lot of stuff, but I just didn't have enough zirconium and restrium last time to actually build this. But now we got a decent amount, so it was pretty easy to make this. And this will just help me, you know, mine little planets when I want to actually go down and get some ore. It doesn't have any weapons on it, but you could put some, you know, some turrets or whatever you want. But it's just mainly just to go down, mine, and grab some gear. Alright, the other thing I want to put in is this cargo 32. And this one was rather cheap as well. It's just 92, 71, 67, and 36. And this is just an extra little cargo storage, whatever. So let's just put that in there, right there. And then you back this up against the wall, and then you got a bunch of, you know, regular cargo storage. And I'll end up using this when I start getting a whole lot of metals and stuff. And then we could, you get in it and you kind of fly it till you park it. So let's fill this. We don't need any oxygen or anything like that. I think it's only got, I don't even know if it has any oxygen systems on it. It's basically just a bunch of cargo boxes, cockpit, generator, thrusters, just so you can move all different ways. And then I'm going to put it over, I think I'm just going to put it right here. Alright, it's locked in, and then you kind of just jump out. And you could stack these up if you want, but it's out of the way. I mean, it's taking a little bit of spots. But I could put it in here if I really wanted to, but maybe up here on the wall. But it'll be alright out here. And then I could just use my, you know, my logistics thing and go in and select it. And it's just cargo 32, and it's got a whole ton of boxes, and you can name these if you want. Let's go into let's actually get back in here real quick, and we're just gonna group all this stuff because it's not grouped, so we'll auto group it, and then we could say cargo box 1 is going to be, you know, stone or iron or whatever. So then if I go to my Skywatch where I have a whole bunch of stone, I could just shove it in here. I'll have to keep a little bit of stone, but I don't have to keep, you know, whole big old stacks of it, because the more mining we're going to do, the more stone we're going to get. And that's the little cargo 32. You should be able to find that on the workshop as well. And I did also build me a repair console. And under here, I put a repair bay tier 2. because I want to repair this ship. And hopefully, when I actually made it, I saved the blueprints. Alright, we're going to go into our repair bay. And we need to add stuff, and that's why I got this stuff in my inventory. So we're just going to add 250 of each. And then it should be repairing it, because I'm missing, you know, a few blocks right here when I was damaged earlier. Oh, I didn't do it. Oh, did I get in the way? Is that what happened? But hopefully if the template's saved right, it'll repair all these blocks and... or not repair them, but actually replace them. So we'll have to see what it actually does. I'm not sure when I save the template. But while that's working, let me go ahead and show you what I'm talking about saving a template. Alright, so we just got this ship. Alright, we're going to go into the main right here. And then we're going to hit the save template. So now if I get my ship damaged or whatever, blocks get thrown off this thing, or actually we'll go ahead and see if we can damage it a little bit. Oh, I did repair it all. Alright, so all my little blocks that got blown off that was right here are now repaired. So this thing is fully good to go. And let's just be sure we go ahead and save that template. I mean, worst case, I'll just build me a new one. It's not that bad to actually fix this one. Did it not fix that? Oh, you're slipping, repair console. Alright, now we should be good. Alright, let me go ahead and move this one out of here, and we're going to go ahead and damage that other one. Let's try to use our shotgun. Alright, is it damaged good? Yeah, it's damaged a little bit. It's not horrible, but whatever. And then we're just going to take it in to the little repair bay. And you have to shut it off. And it's already starting to repair it. Well, hell, that was pretty quick. It's already done. Since I do have an automatic mode, if you just stuff it in there, it should fix it. Let's see, to actually fix the blocks that I damaged. Alright, looks like it repaired to the template, but we actually need to repair the blocks. Alright, ship's fully functional now. Now these things do, you know, take a bit of power if you're not using them. Same with my constructors and all that stuff, so I went ahead and put them on a custom power. So when I leave my base and I'm not really doing nothing, I could just turn that off, all my constructors, or I could turn my repair bay off. That way it's not sucking fuel. And then right now my battery power is 18,000 is my max. And it's going to take a while to actually refill this because I was doing a lot of smelting and just running down my battery quite a bit. But usually I'll go out and I'll farm some stuff, and then my batteries will recharge. I'll come back and then, you know, do a bunch of smelting and drain them and then charge them. That way I'm not actually using any kind of fuel, because I probably will not touch this fuel with my generator at all. That's one thing I do like about these having a space station over an actual CV, unless you're, I think, doing that Project Eden. If you're doing Project Eden, I think you can have solar panels on your CVs, which I'm probably going to have to try that out at some point. But we are going to, I'm going to farm a whole bunch of metal because I want to get my little battleship in. And where's it at? I want to make this CV Viper Cruiser, which is going to take a ton of Sathium, iron. It's just going to take a ton of materials. And it's also going to take 15 hours, but I'll end up making a bunch of thrusters and stuff so I can drop that down. But I'm going to have to do a ton of mining. I'm not going to record all that just because it's just not that'd be hella boring. But I'll actually bring you in and show you what this little Viper Cruiser is that I'm going to end up working on my offline time. Alright, this is my Viper Cruiser or whatever. I built this when I was playing this last time, and I built it for the sole purpose of fighting the heavy dreadnoughts, because that thing was giving me a lot of problems. Now let me go ahead and pull out the guns on this thing. Now majority of the weapons are on this side, so I can get pretty much the majority of everything firing to the front, or, you know, up on this way. So it makes it easier for me to take out heavy POIs, especially those that dreadnought, with this thing, rather than you know, everything that's got them kind of spread out. It does have some on the bottom, just not that many. Good enough for like drones and stuff, but not heavy POIs. And I haven't really finished this. I'll probably work on this a little bit more in my single player and get it completely done. But it has 3 bays, and it does have large enough, this center bay is large enough for my miner to actually fit in here. The big long little turd thing. And then it's, you know, plenty big enough for over here on these other 2 areas to hold quite a few other ships. And then there's, you know, I'm slowly working on my little decorating and all, but this is like a little room back here, and there's one on the other side, and it has like 3 bridges, I believe, where we can actually fly this thing. It's got this one over here, got a couple dancing girls, people sitting around keeping me company, and then we could take it out from here if we want. Or we can go to any of the other 2 little, get down. the other two cockpits. Alright, there's another one straight up here. And it just gives me a view out the very front. And then it has another one that I use if I want to fight, like, go into, like, combat. I still got a lot of work to do to get, like, these, on a motion sensor so they open. But down here, this cockpit here is just fully encased in combat armor. And it does have a med bay with all the little goodies. And there is a teleporter, so I can teleport to other places. And then there's just more stuff I need to add. More rooms. I could put like a barracks or something in here. And then I can't remember how do I even get down to the my rooms where the engineering is. I think it's over here. Oh, this just goes to the... What was up here? I can't remember. Oh, this is just ways so you can go back and actually work on your engines if you needed to. I think it's the same thing over here. Oh, this is where I get down to engineering. And then we got the engineering compartment back here, our shield generator. All this stuff's in the back, so it should take quite a bit of, you know, damage to actually be able to hit any of this stuff. And then, what is this? That's an offline protector. Really don't need that since it's single player. And then, got our little warp room right here. Our core is inside here. I think all this is oxygen. I think my fuel's on the other side. Detectors there. Some wireless connectors. Yeah, fuel's over here. And then I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with all this area here, because there's a whole lot of nothing over here. My shield generator's here in the center. And there's just a lot of wasted space. This isn't pressurized right here. There shouldn't be any oxygen in here as far as I remember. Debug. Yeah, no oxygen in here, so I don't have to worry about filling this with air. And this place will probably take the brunt of the damage, because this is like the front where all the turrets are, because they're above us. Like there's some right here. And there are engines. So everything's pretty much encased. You know, they got to get through all this stuff before they're going to get anything worthwhile. And there's just more parts where you can get to the engines and all that other stuff. Alright, let me get out of here. I still got a lot of work to do on it. Like the, right now I'm just using this to, close these. I haven't even put any automation on the doors or anything. So if I just want to use them, I just hit the switch right now. And eventually I'll work on that, and prettifying and painting it more and all that other stuff. But I'm just not worried about it right now. But that's it for today. We got a whole lot of mining and stuff to do. If you got any ideas for the name of my Viper cruiser, let me know in the comments, and we'll see about giving it a proper name. But that's all for today. Hope y'all enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all later.